So today I'm talking to Elle, who is the founder of Maison by Elle.
Yes.
And thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And would you like to introduce yourself and just tell us exactly what it is you do?
Yes. So, my name is Elle, and I am a luxury home organizer.
Okay.
So, I work predominantly in London, Berkshire, Maidenhead, Cotswolds, helping people organize their homes.
Okay, so what does that entail? So home organising,
Yeah.
is that similar to decluttering, or is this something
Something else.
a bit more bespoke?
It is definitely more bespoke. So, my background is super yachts. So, I
Okay.
spent a decade working on board luxury yachts.
Oh,
Traveling the world, working for ultra high net worth families. So that was my sort of bread and butter, as it were. And then I left to have my daughter and thought, what can I do that has transferable skills? I'm trained in, luxury concierge and wardrobe management and things like that, which is quite different to other home organizers, I guess, who just have experience, whereas I've kind of got like the training backing almost.
Yeah.
And yeah, had my daughter and thought, I can't be the only person who wants to have a clean, tidy, organized show home of a house coming from yachts. Everything's very routine and methodical. So that's also one of the services I set up, was helping new mums. But it's definitely more bespoke. It's not so much decluttering. I'm not doing sheds and garages.
So you're not going in and pulling everything out and decluttering a home. You are looking at sort of storage solutions, organising certain areas like wardrobes or cupboards.
And more aligning with your lifestyle, how you live in your space, more from like a wellness point of view. For me, tidy home, tidy mind. That's how I feel. So there is some detoxing that happens, especially in wardrobes and things like that. But it's more implementing solutions to help busy professionals, basically.
Yeah, and working on a super yacht. I've never been on a yacht, but I'm guessing there are small spaces as well.
Yes.
So if somebody like myself, I live in quite a small house. That would be quite a useful thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just to, rather than thinking, oh, I need a bigger house so I can put more stuff in it, look at what I've got. Or maybe minimize what I've got and organize that.
Exactly. And there's so many really clever, quite cost-effective solutions that you can implement in your house. And I think also having me come in, you might have a cupboard that you're probably thinking of right now that you look at all the time and it drives you mental.
Or you open it and everything falls out.
Exactly. Or you always need the thing at the back or whatever, and you're in a rush and everything's falling out. But then I think having me come in with almost a fresh set of eyes, you maybe haven't ever thought about putting some sort of solution in there to make it easier, but then I can see it straight away. So I think people find that really useful as well.
Because your brain's looking at it differently to us, and then it's something that we're looking at all the time. But as you say, you're coming in, you've never seen it before. You go, hang on a minute.
Something so simple, and you're like, well, I could have thought of that.
But we haven't. And then is it a case of, as you say, detoxifying? So if it's a wardrobe, summer, winter, everything's thrown in, stuff on the floor, shoes,
chaos.
Yeah.
I think also I prefer the really chaotic projects. The wardrobes that people think that I should never see. I love them.
Yeah, so nobody feels like, oh no, don't look at it. Or don't come in my house.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you're not judging.
And I've seen it all. I've seen it all and more, especially coming from yachts, packing and unpacking people's suitcases and things like that. There's nothing that and I love it.
Yeah.
The messier, the better. But otherwise, I'm going to take everything out and we're just going to put it all back in. That is a pointless exercise. And I always say, you never miss it once it's gone. You never think, oh, where's that green jacket that I wore? You never think about it again. Ever. And if you didn't wear it this summer, you're certainly not going to wear it next summer.
So it's a case of don't cling on to it.
No.
I might or if, you know, another thing that people do is, it doesn't fit me anymore, but I'll lose weight next year. And
you won't
realistically.
And if you do
won't.
then fabulous, then go and buy yourself some lovely new pieces.
Yeah,
you will not use it. But also then clever sort of like vacuum storage, doing seasonal, like now, perfect time, seasonal wardrobe changeovers. If you do have a smaller wardrobe,
yeah,
then you can be smart with your solutions. Make sure that you're packing things away nicely so that every time, you know, cashmeres and wools, things like that, that they're gonna come out perfect next season.
Yeah, so you're not just, it's not coming out all creased and
shoving it in a carrier bag, popping it in the bottom of your wardrobe.
I will be guilty. I have a drawer. It's quite a big drawer. It's not a little one, and it's got all my summer holiday clothes, and it does, I do shove everything in there.
Yeah. Or you'll find that the moths have got to it. If you don't look
Yeah.
after things properly.
Yeah, you pull it all out and it's all been eaten.
Yeah, so
That's
just
not
clever
good.
solutions. Also, I find if things are in drawers, you only wear what you see.
Yes.
So you wouldn't think, oh, somewhere in here. And then also, whilst you're rummaging through, everything's falling out.
Yeah.
So yeah, just being clever with what you've got. Almost having a rotating wardrobe.
Yeah. And then just looking after it as well. So as you say, use those vacuum packs.
Yeah. Lovely moth things. Sort of moth balls, and they've got lovely little wooden blocks and smellies now that keep your wardrobe nice and fresh.
So you talked about kind of how it makes you feel, and it does, doesn't it? You feel quite chaotic when everything's a mess.
Yeah.
So it's really important. It's not just a case of just organising it, but it's how you feel. It's like your lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah, and improving it. I find that often my clients are in a vicious cycle. So the wardrobe or the kitchen or the pantry is chaotic.
Yeah.
But then they feel stressed because it's chaotic, but they can't get out of that cycle. So it just needs me to come in, almost break the cycle, fresh eyes, we'll implement some really good solutions. I'm not about putting things into your home that don't work in the day. You know, people put baskets in and things, but if you're forever every day having to pull 2 baskets out to get to the back,
it's like the drawer thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks great when we take photos and, you know, we put them on Instagram and say, oh, look how great my kitchen is, but it doesn't work. And also it's about, I work with kids, so teaching kids how to tidy, put things away and fold things nicely and organize. So I think if you start that from young as well, and also implement solutions in the kitchen where the children can help to put things away, because then they're helping.
Because sometimes it is the children or the other people in the house that go and undo it all. I mean, I've got an older one, I've got a younger one in terms of children. The oldest one is back to uni, so he's actually not going to be in the house again for a while. But when he does come back, it is this stuff everywhere, and we've got to live with it while he's home. And then my daughter is just mess, and she has these huge toys. They're like squishmallow things, they're huge. And what do you do with them?
Pick one.
Pick one.
You can have one. You don't need them all. But it's about there's definitely a wellness piece to it. Living in that sort of state, that chaotic state of mind, you know, especially as women, it's high levels of cortisol, and you know, that come with, I don't know, it just makes clients feel chaotic.
So it's your mental health, really, isn't it? So it's not just coming in and it's nice and it's easy and I can find everything, but you're coming home to just chaos free.
You've had a busy day, you walk through the door, trying to make some dinner, everything's falling at you out of your wardrobes or your kitchen pantry.
I know that if I go on holiday, I have to clean and tidy because I can't stand walking into a mess.
How you left it.
And so it's the same thing, going out, coming in, and it's just.
And I think it also sets you up for your day. The first thing you do in the morning is decide what you're going to wear. If you're rummaging around in a chaotic wardrobe,
and then you've got to start ironing it.
Exactly.
You haven't even done that yet.
And then you're late. You've missed the train. You can't find a parking space. It just sets you up for
the stress is there.
The day, before you've even left the house.
Absolutely. And also, if things are all in order, it also makes the cleaning side of things a lot easier. because you haven't got all this clutter everywhere. Although you don't do decluttering as a whole, you know, that's not what you do, but it can help with that, because once you start organizing certain spaces, you are going to start looking at everything else, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. And I always start by taking everything out. So everything comes out, and then it gets a good old clean. All the shelves, all the cupboards. It's things that we're all busy. No one has time to do things like that. You know, who wants to put 4 or 5 hours aside at the weekend?
It's your weekend, isn't
to empty all your drawers and clean everything up. People don't have time.
So that's where you come in. You go along and you do it all with them or for them, alongside them.
Depends. I have clients that want to be there. Really helpful in the wardrobe detoxing process.
They can tell you what they want to
keep
or what's important to them.
Or how they live. So I've got a client coming up in London. She is really busy. She's presenter on the F1 circuit, so she's always traveling. So thinking about easy ways that we can, you know, sometimes she needs jackets, sometimes she needs bikinis. So it's not as easy as a seasonal changeover, because
she's traveling
everywhere. She needs, you know, quick things to grab: tripods, microphones, cameras, all those things that we would put away for once a year, for example. She needs them all the time. She's quite small, so putting things high on top shelves where she's having to get on a step to get them all the time, that doesn't work. So just thinking about how we can aid her lifestyle, basically. That is more of what we're doing. So that's coming up. She will be there. But then I also have other clients, busy professionals, who will just leave me a key and say,
off you go,
just go for it. And they come home and it's all been transformed. So I do.
So are there things then that you would need to perhaps get rid of, or you need to query them with them, or do you just organise everything in that case? Yeah,
so normally I do a consultation. So I would come around, sort of spend 30 to 60 minutes looking over the space. We talk about your visions, your ideas, your key stressors, things that you find difficult about the space, how we can make it better, and then whether or not storage solutions are required. Sometimes they're not. And then we'll do a good old measure everything up, shelves, depths, widths, and then I will come back with all the solutions. For your style and organised day, you can be there, you don't have to be there. And I will transform everything. So usually we discuss budgets of, you know, what sort of things you're after. Some people love plastic, those acrylic baskets and things like that. Some people would prefer wooden or rattan, or, you know.
So again, it's a style. It's got to match
fitting in with the home. Exactly.
And it's something that could take one day. It could take, you could be coming back quite regularly. I do have some clients that, you know, every 6 months I'm popping back, especially with children and different wardrobes. And also if you are someone who maybe struggles to keep things in order, you know, within sort of 6 months, it's back again. Everything's back in a mess again.
Exactly.
I did work with somebody who sorted out my kitchen drawers, and it was like one of everything, and there were a few kind of storagey bits in there, and I have actually kept it like that. But the only thing that I do need to do is just empty everything out and clean it. That's the only thing that I kind of failed to do.
But little like cutlery holders, and you need to get the nozzle, the hoover, and detailing, as we call it on superyachts. Detailing with toothpicks and toothbrushes, and on your hands and knees.
So you have no problem just literally getting your hands dirty.
I love it. I love it. I actually, my daughter's got some shoes from nursery, and nothing delights me more than picking the soles with
all the mud.
I love it. Used to do that, get all the sand out of, you know, my boss's Louis Vuitton sliders, like picking all the little pieces of sand out. I've done it all, seen it all.
And you enjoy it.
And
that's the main thing.
I love it.
Do you work, so you've worked on the luxury yachts, and that's your background, and you've now transferred it to work in people's homes. Do you work in any other settings, or would you be open to work in any other setting?
For sure. I've had people ask me about holiday villas, things like that. It's also now kind of diversifying into training. So I've worked with a family, their daughter went to do a gap year in ski chalet.
Okay.
So the mum got in touch and said, could we just go over a few housekeeping points, sort of teach her what would be expected in a chalet setting, working with other staff, setting tables, bed making, turn downs, things like that. So I went to their house and I did a little half-day session on all housekeeping and service bits. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and also work with kids, teaching them. I have some clients in London who want to teach their kids.
Okay, so you go along and you're just working with the kids.
Yeah, folding.
So is there I've seen like some of this folding. There are some they look quite technical to me, but there are some special ways that you can fold your clothes just to keep them
and
nice.
Often you find that if you take a drawer, I don't know, full of socks and you fold them properly, you then end up with half a drawer free. Which always amazes people. But yeah, just being smart about how you're folding clothes and pieces so that they're easy to find. You know, gym wear with the sports bra in the leggings, so that you just pull and it all comes.
Especially like first thing in the morning when it's still dark and you're like rummaging around for it.
Exactly. Even kids pieces, the leggings and tops together.
And that's good because children grow out of clothes really quickly as well. And again, you want to see my daughter's wardrobe. I just end up throwing all the things that don't fit anymore at the bottom. I will get rid of that at some point. And it just sort of builds up and builds up. Or there might be something that's sitting there and I think, oh, it's just such a nice piece. So I just don't want to get rid of it.
No, all there's memories attached.
There's memories attached. And I've got bags and bags of things. I just need to give to the baby bank, really. And just donate it and just go, right, somebody else can have that now. But
no, for sure. And often I do have, you know, not everybody's in this position, but training household staff as well.
Right.
So elevating their skills as housekeepers, or I've been asked to train nannies.
And nannies, I was going to say,
to keep kids' wardrobes, you know, as they should be. So
I suppose if you're a nanny, you're doing everything anyway. You're doing the dinner, it's the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And putting systems in place, checklists. You know, on yachts we had daily, weekly, monthly, bi-weekly checklists for everything.
Wow.
So implementing those into houses as well to make them run smoother.
Gosh, that's amazing.
We love a list,
isn't it?
Love a list. I'm list focused. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to talk about decluttering, but lots of people will think of that because we see Stacey
Dooley. No,
Solomon.
Yeah,
I know.
I love Stacey Dooley. Yes.
Yeah, Stacey Solomon on the TV
Yep.
doing all of that, and I do know of quite a few declutterers. But is this something that you would collaborate? Would you collaborate with somebody like that?
I would. I think that's a very different space.
Is it different then?
For me, it feels different. I think my USP is my training, and my background, and I think clients really value that. Coming into their homes, letting me into their homes, where often, you know, there's very valuable items, you know, beautiful handbags and things like that, and I think they want to feel that someone knows how to handle those pieces as well. Artwork and things like that. Having my yachting background and my training sort of differentiates me from other declutterers and home organisers, I think. Whereas, you know, they might have had a really successful career in teaching or sales, and now they've found this as their passion, which is, you know, great. It's such a great industry, and it's a thriving little industry now. But I think people naturally gravitate to that as my background sort of.
So you started with this is your background.
Yes. And I
live and breathe it.
Exactly. There's more of a formal, there are accreditations and things that you can, you know, be a member of, I think it's ADPO and things like that. But just having, to me it feels different.
And it's quite luxury, although a lot of your clients are high end. They don't have to be.
No.
That's just how it naturally is for you. Because of your background, because of the clients that you've had in the past.
Yes, and a lot of it's word of mouth. I think that's for me. So I'll work with one client in Notting Hill, and then she'll tell her friend, because people work on recommendations. I think, especially letting someone into your home,
it's a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going back to what I was saying earlier about, do people feel like you're judging them if you walk into their house? And obviously you don't, but it can be a big thing for certain people. Or if they are somebody who is maybe a celebrity or somebody, you know, again, it's that sort of client,
that level of discretion, NDAs. Exactly. So I think people respect my training in that capacity, and then sort of in their trusted circle almost, recommending within that. I think people are then happy to let me into the house.
But you do work with
anyone. The messier the better.
The messier the better.
I love it.
Yeah.
More, I don't know, I was having this conversation, do I prefer wardrobes or kitchens? I was thinking, what's my if someone contacts me about a project, what makes me go, oh yes. And I don't know, it's very hard.
So it's mainly wardrobes, kitchens, because they're the two.
Wardrobes, kitchens, pantries. People have got beautiful pantries.
Yeah, and
kids' playrooms is another one.
And playrooms, So I mean, toys.
Yeah.
And what do you do with it when they've outgrown them? And like what I just said earlier about all the squishmallows.
Pencils and chalks and paints and books and drawing and stickers and and just things and a lot of little things, you know, tiny little Legos and things like that. And how do you categorize and make sure that, and especially for children's playrooms, it's finding a system that they can use.
It's easy.
That encourages them to put things back, and also so that they can find things, so they don't end up emptying a whole drawer because they're looking for one piece. They just know the drawer to go to already. Because that's half the battle, and they're looking for one thing and they've emptied half the playroom.
It's always tiny little things, especially as they get a little bit older. It's the tiny little toys that they have, little Lego pieces that they have, and it's
exactly. So.
Or the papers, the drawings and the paintings, and it stacks up. It stacks up, and it's the
people
parents
buying them things.
People buying things,
big bulky plastic toys that require 10 batteries and don't fit into any of your drawers.
No, so they end up kind of in a box on top of the wardrobe, and then it doesn't.
Exactly.
So again, it's just about the feel of your home, isn't it? Just walking into a room and going, I can breathe.
For sure. Bit of mental clarity.
Open that drawer, because for me it is drawers, because sometimes I think, I'll just tidy up, throw it all in a drawer. Out of sight, out of mind. But open that drawer, it's all falling out. Stuff from like 10 years ago that I've, as you say, not even looked at it.
No. I mean, everyone has that one drawer in the kitchen.
I've got about 5.
The junk drawer. But you can categorize the junk drawer. You know,
that's still, when the battery's in. That's
still make it workable. So
that's it, because we all have stuff and we all need stuff.
The drawer with the pens and the keys and the batteries and the tissues.
We still need the blue tack, and we still need, because when we go looking for it, where is it?
Exactly.
So
just make it easier to work with. That's what you need to do. And there's so many great solutions. Cost, you know, we're not talking hundreds of pounds. You know, something from Amazon that's £6, £7, £8.
There's a lot out there.
Could change your life.
It can be
as simple as that.
Easy. And then what do you think about the refill shops? So you're talking about pantries.
Yep.
Is that something that you quite like?
I do. I find so having sort of glass, it's very in vogue at the moment, the glass jars, either with the bamboo lids or the glass lids, things like that. They look great, the labels, everything like that. It's just making sure that you're turning things over. If you don't have a particularly seal proof jar, then your grains and your pulses and things like that are, you know, it's just it's keeping on top of things. They look great, but are you willing to?
You've got to use it. You've got to make sure
everything's got to be moving.
Yes.
That's
If you've got a jar of lentils and you don't touch them and
for years. So just keeping.
It's the one thing with packets. Moving. It's got a use by date on it.
Exactly. So you can be smart. Pop a little sticker underneath. Or on the inside of the lid or something. Get your kids to check.
Because even like your freezer and things like that, you can put the dates on. Put it in the freezer.
Turning things over. That's the main thing. I mean, on yachts we used to check weekly for things. I
think you're quite regimented on that. Then,
Everything would come out of the jars. Wash all the jars. Put everything back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, when that's your full-time job, it's
Yes.
a bit easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. So where can we find you? Somebody wanted to work with you.
Yeah.
Where can we find you? You've got your website.
Got my website,
So,
Instagram.
yeah, it's a Maison
By
by Elle.
Elle.co.uk.
Yeah.
Instagram @_ Maison By Elle.
Yeah.
You can send me an email, hello@maisonbyelle.co.uk.
Yeah.
If you just type Maison By Elle, it'll come up. It's on
comes up.
Google.
Perfect.
So yeah.
And you work anywhere, mainly kind of in the southeast?
Yes.
Or Cotswolds?
Yep, Cotswolds, London.
Yeah.
Sort of, within an hour or two.
Of Berks?
Yeah. But happy to chat any project.
Yes.
Whatever it may be.
And it's not something you could do remotely.
I am actually. It's
Mm-hmm.
very interesting.
Okay.
I am launching more of a virtual service for clients. That was some feedback that I had recently. So often for either people who may live a bit further away, it's not sort of viable to travel to do a consultation and things like that. So moving it online is an option. Also for people who are just really busy, maybe they don't have the time to spend on an initial consultation, then to be there for a whole day when I'm organising. So sort of offering advice from afar, I guess. And then they will sort of receive like a tailored report on solutions that we have discussed. These are things that I find that have worked. Why don't try this? How about this? And then I'll check in with them, and it's a service.
So it's like your eyes on their home or their cupboards, wardrobes, but it's slightly differently.
Yes.
So it could be just videos and photos and looking at it that way.
Exactly.
So that could work, couldn't it?
Yeah. So
that's coming.
That's coming. People have asked for it. So we're gonna give it a go.
Yeah. Got to give what
give the people what
they
want. Yes, exactly. So I'll start by offering a few slots a month and see how it goes.
Yeah,
virtual consultations.
Sounds brilliant. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you. It was great.